individuals have told me that the whole ICE situation is warranted and they're going and cleaning up the streets. Now, when I said, hey, you do realize that they're going through and they're basically just picking up people that were going through the immigration process and they're not criminals at all, I was challenged. So with that, I want to bring up some information. We're going to go to ice.gov/detention-management. There we will find all of the ICE data in regards to this whole deportation process that's been going on since Trump started his second term. We're going to scroll all the way down. We don't give a damn about the detention standards and detention facility oversight, detention policies, and family detention, and all this other mumbo jumbo jazz. We want statistics. We want the data. So we're going to click on fiscal year. That's what FY stands for. Fiscal year 2025 ICE statistics. And this is all the data from ICE from the year 2025 of everyone that they've detained. All of the status of their detainment facilities, pretty much all of the data that you would need or want to know in regards to this ICE operation. Let's first start off with definitions. A lot of people apply elementary school logic to politics. A lot of times, that elementary school logic is not going to work in politics. But right here, this elementary school logic will work and will give you a lot of information. The ICE threat level says that average daily population by ICE threat level. Threat level is determined by the criminality of a detainee, including the recency of the criminal behavior and its severity. A detainee can be graded on a scale of 1 to 3, with 1 being the highest severity. If a detainee has no criminal convictions, he or she will be classified as no ICE threat. I want to bring some attention to this phrase right here, no ICE threat, because that's going to become very, 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 very important when we look at this data. Now, this report is very vast. It got a whole lot of information on it, and you could get bogged down looking at a bunch of information, but I want to look at the fiscal year of 2025 and the facility section. This has every ICE facility in the United States of America listed, as well as the detainee data. It's not going to give you specific individuals' names, but more so account or the status of the facility itself, the type of facility it is, whether it's immigration, male, female, give you all that. I want to focus solely on a couple of let's say categories. Where are we at? ICE threat level. Here we go. For the fiscal year 2025, the ADP ICE threat level lists how many individuals in the threat levels are incarcerated or were incarcerated, in these particular facilities in the fiscal year 2025. Remember, ICE threat level 1 is the highest severity. ICE threat level number 3 is the lowest severity. See, these are the individuals here, ICE level 1, 2, and 3, that have actually committed some sort of crime. It don't matter what type of crime, felony, misdemeanor, these individuals in ICE levels 1, 2, and 3 have committed some type of crime. Individuals with no ICE threat level have not committed any crimes. And this is big because a lot of individuals are under the impression that just entering the United States of America is a crime. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. And I need you guys to fucking understand that. Coming into the United States of America is not a fucking crime. So all of you that are under the impression that, well, they went into the United States of America and they didn't have the right paperwork, they're illegal. That's a crime, so they should be arrested. No. These individuals did not commit any type of a crime. That's why ICE has a specific category for them called no ICE threat level. Now, I want to do a little quick math really quick. So I'm gonna scroll all the way down to the end of this spreadsheet, and I'm gonna add us another column, a row rather. Call it totals. And where's the formulas? Do some quick math here. And we're going to copy this formula across here. So do all the calculations there. And now you can see the totals for all of these particular categories. ICE threat level 1 had 3,145 individuals detained. So these are individuals. So 3,145 individuals detained by ICE in 2025 had some of the worst and severe criminal records that a detainee could have. ICE threat level 2. They had 1,749 individuals that had a medium threat level. They had 2,383 individuals that had a low threat level to ICE. But here's the kicker. You got 40,000 individuals, 40,274 individuals that were detained by ICE in 2025 that had no criminal history whatsoever. None. You got 40,000 individuals that were arrested by ICE in 2025 that had no threat level, no criminal history, no nothing. These are individuals that were going and becoming a useful part of our society. These were individuals that were going to their immigration naturalization meetings and got arrested. These individuals that were going to their court appointments in the immigration process and were arrested. These individuals have no criminal history whatsoever. 40,000 individuals were arrested by ICE this past year that didn't have a criminal history whatsoever. Let that sink in.